Okay, my name is Junianta Rifani and now I'm gonna present about syntax that why I made. So for me, the first one is definition of syntax. So syntax for me is the study of how words are arranged and combined to form phrase, clause, and sentence. It focuses on rules that determine sentence structure and the relationship between words in a sentence. Syntax is a branch of linguistics that study how words are combined and arranged to form phrase, clause, and sentence in language. So the next is I'm gonna identify lexical category and each word in syntax. So the next one I'm gonna explain how to identify the lexical category of each word. So I pick the sentence, the little boy is playing football in the park. So in the sentence, the little boy is playing football in the park. Each word has served a specific function according to its lexical and grammatical role. Lexical category refer to the word, class of or part of speech that describe how each word contributes to the structure and meaning of the sentence. For instance, the is a determine that specific the noun. Boy showing that the speaker refers to a particular individual already known in the context. And the word little is an adjective that modifies by the noun boy by describe his size or age, adding more detail for the sentence. Boy itself is a noun function as the subject, representing the person performing the action. The word is an auxiliary verb that support the main verb to form the present continuous tense, indicating an action that is happening right now. Meanwhile, playing serves as the main verb that expresses the core action of the sentence. What the subject is doing. The word football is a noun acting as the object of the verb playing, indicating what the boy is playing. The preposition in introduce the prepositional phrase in the part, which tell us where is the action takes place. The second the is another determine specific the noun part, while part is a noun function as the object of preposition, showing the location of the activity. So, from a grammatical perspective, the sentence demonstrates several key categories such as person, number, tense, aspect, and voice. The noun boy is singular and the third person, meaning the action is performed by one person. He, the verb phrase, is playing is in the present continuous tense, indicating that the action is taking place at the moment of speaking. The word playing also reflects the progressive aspect, which emphasizes the ongoing nature of the action. The noun football is a singular res- representing a single item or concept within the context. The phrase in the part expresses an active voice where the subject performs the action rather than receiving it. Also, this sentence illustrates how lexical and grammatical categories work together to create meaning. The lexical categories define the function of each word, while the grammatical categories explain how these words interact in terms of time, number, and role within the sentence. So the next one is constituency test. So I have two sentences and then I will use three tests to prove them. So the sentence one is the little girl is playing in the garden. So The first test, I use the substitution. A group of words that can be replaced by a single word is a constituent. The little girl can be replaced with she. She is playing in the garden. So the little garden is a noun phrase. So the, the second test is movement test. Movement test, if a group of words can move together to another position, it is likely constituent. For the example, in the garden can move to the beginning. In the garden, the little girl is playing. So in the garden function as a prepositional phrase. The last test is Q&A test. So constituents often form natural answer to question. For the example, where is the little girl playing? In the garden. The answer is a single phrase, confirming it is a constituent. So the next sentence is my brother bought a new car yesterday. So for the first test, I use substitution. A new car can be replaced by it. My brother bought it yesterday. So a new car is a noun phrase. For the test 2, I use coordination. If two elements can be coordinated using and or, they are like constituents. A new car and a new motorcycle. My brother bought a new car and motorcycle yesterday. So a new car is a single unit or noun phrase. The last test is movement. If a phrase can move freely within the sentence, it functions as a constituent. For the example, yesterday can move to the phone. Yesterday, my brother bought a new car. So yesterday is an adverbial phrase or ADVP. So for my analysis of the test result, which test worked well, the substituent test clearly identified noun and prepositional phrase. The movement test was effective for adverbial and prepositional phrase. The Q&A test also worked well to confirm the syntactic boundaries of constituent. Which test failed and why? The coordination test something failed because not all group of words can be coordinated naturally. The clefting test was less effective for shorter sentences as it often produces awkward and unnatural construction. So the result demonstrate that sentence and hierarchically structure, not just linear string of words. Each phrase like NP, VP, PP, or ADVP behave as a single unit, confirming the constituent structure of syntax. So from this project, what I can learn is I learned that syntax is not just about rule of word order, but a way to understand how language express by meaning. By working through each part of the project, from finding basic sentence part to analyze more complex one, I realized that every word has a role and group of words work together in pattern to form clear and meaningful sentence. So which part of the project was the challenging? The most challenging part of this project was analyzing complex sentence structure and translating them into the syntax tree. I think it's difficult one for me. And then the last one is how does syntax analyze help understanding? Syntax analysis depends language understanding by uncovering the hidden architecture of sentence. While words carry meaning individually, syntax determines how they combine to convey precise ideas. By examining the relationship between constituents, we can see why some sentences are grammatical and other not. why emphasis or focus shift in certain construction, and how complex meaning are structured. So I think that's all for me. Thank you very much.